Do you want to learn about the 7 C's of professional communication? I don't know about you. I have observed a ton of unprofessional behavior by real estate agents, more so this year than ever before. And in general, there is a lack of professionalism in the real estate industry. That's one of the core values here at our team, and I'm a big believer that how you show up, how you say things, how you communicate will earn you more business. There is no question about it. Some people don't get that. They are way too casual with their clients. They think that the clients are their friends, and while you may be friendly with these people, the relationship is based on being a professional in your industry. Things like LOL or ugh, okay, or ugh, sorry, that's not good enough. And the way you communicate with folks, email, text, over the phone, the sound of your voice, it all matters. And the folks that communicate really professionally tend to get documented superior results in their business. So knowing that's the case, what I wanted to do today is go over the 7 C's of professional communication and break it down for you. The first is clear. Have a clear purpose with the intent of your message. What are you trying to get across? What are you trying to communicate to your client? Because if it's not clear and they know what you're trying to communicate, it's going to create a lot of confusion. And confusion does not lead to good professional experiences. I cannot stress this enough. So make sure you have a clear purpose with your message. The second is correct. You better know your facts. It is critical to have all the correct information. And if you don't know something, go find it. Don't make things up. I see real estate agents do this all the time, where they make things up, they shoot from the hip because they're worried about looking silly for not knowing the answer. You know when you look silly? When you give bad information and the client corrects you. That's not a place you ever want to be in as a real estate agent. Number 3 is complete. Are you walking them through all the steps of the process? Are you letting folks know what happens next? Are you answering their question and explaining the path forward and what options they have? When you're dealing in a negotiation, it's important to go over all the options. When you're telling them what happens next, if we do this, then that will happen. That's really critical as well. Complete information with all the ramifications when they're making big dollar decisions is crucial in being a professional with your communication. Concrete. There better be no room to misunderstand or misrepresent the message that you're sending. This goes over the phone, via email, in text. One of the things I like doing in these really critical conversations where you want to make sure that folks are super, super clear on what you're getting across is have the communication over the phone, then send an email to follow up, reiterating everything so it's in writing and it's super, super clear. You never want to give someone a gray area, because if it's not concrete, it's not super, super clear, you're going to put yourself in a position where the client may think you told them something that you didn't, or you weren't clear enough in your communication, you weren't concrete enough in your communication to let them know exactly what was going on. The next one is concise. If I get an email from somebody and it's 10 paragraphs long, I'm not reading it. I mean, that's just silliness. When you start going on, and this happens when people ramble on the phone, or when you talk yourself out of a sale, I know this has happened as well, when you are concise with your messaging, less is more. And the more you can be efficient with your words, give clear sentences, make sure it's short, to the point, and deliver it in a real friendly way, I'm going to get to that in a second, that's going to help you have more effective communication back and forth with your clients. Being short and to the point in a really nice way can go a long way. Consideration. You better know your audience, their opinions, their knowledge. People have different political beliefs. They have different beliefs about religion, all sorts of stuff that you never want to touch as a professional, in my view. You've got to be respectful of that. You have to consider where your folks are coming from and know what you're putting out there. So don't be the idiot that talks about politics or that talks about religion or controversial topics. You're going to alienate half the population by doing that, and that can be done in an email, in a text, in a phone call. It's all about the consideration, understanding who you're talking to. And the last one is courteous. You catch more bees with honey. You've heard that one before, right? The nicer you are, even if it's a tough message, because we have a lot of difficult conversations in real estate, being professional, taking the drama out of it. These people that get all dramatic and start yelling and screaming, it doesn't work. It doesn't help anything. It doesn't allow you to close more business. Being courteous, communicating professionally, going through these 7 C's, it's going to help you win more clients, win more business, and close more business. And it doesn't just go with your clients. Think about when you're talking to the other agent on the other side. Maybe they don't know something and you have to be very concrete and correct and clear with everything you're communicating here. Go back and take notes on this and evaluate the emails, the texts, and the voice messages and the conversations you're having. I guarantee you there's room for improvement, and if you implement all of these, your communication style is going to benefit you more. It's going to help you sell more houses, help you win more negotiations, and a win in a negotiation, by the way, is getting everyone to agree. That's the win, to be very clear, and it's going to help you win more clients. This stuff is so basic, yet extremely important in today's environment.